are the baby. Nailia, Imalia, you are the baby. 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 Oh, you are the baby. Oh, you are the baby. I want the baby. Now you are the baby. Mubera masiye mwakono gwifanya from ready. Mubera masiye mwadia mwagwifanya from ready. Not even when you want to talk funny, you check it out. Not even when you want to talk funny, you check it out. You are very bad. You are very poor. You are very bad. You are very poor. You are very mad. You are very mad. You are very mad. You are very mad. Oh, 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 you are very poor. You will come in, will fair, young girl. You will come, will fair, young girl. You will come in, will fair, young girl. Young girl, oh, young girl. Young girl, young girl. Young girl, young girl. Oh, young girl. Oh, young girl. Oh, young girl. Oh, young girl. Why, yeah, for her woman, it could go there. Why, yeah, for say, why, back there, put it covered there. I can't tell what the color to cover. I can't tell what the color to cover. Yeah, girl. 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 Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Nailia, Imalia, you are the Nailia, Imalia, you are the baby. Nailia, Imalia, you are the baby. 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 Oh, you are the baby. Oh, you are the baby. I want the baby. Now you are the baby. Mubera mansie mwa kono bi fwa iya pomwele. Mubera mansie mwa dia mo gwinsa iya pomwele. Native na wani ban top funny wa check it out. Native na wani ban top funny wa check it out. You are very fine. You are very poor. You are very fine. You are very poor. You are very mad. You are very mad. You are very mad. You are very mad. Oh, 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 you are very poor. He can now know. He can now know. Oh, yeah, my girl. He can now know. He won't talk from radio. Oh, you yeah, girl. 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 Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. You will come in, will fair, yeah, girl. You will come, will fair, yeah, girl. You will come, will fair, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Why, yeah, what her woman, you can't do it. Why, yeah, what say, why, back up, you can't do it. I can't tell what the color to cover. I can't tell what the color to cover. Yeah, girl. 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 Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. You will come in, will fair, yeah, girl. You will come, will fair, yeah, girl. You will come, will fair, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Why, yeah, what her woman, you can't do it. Why, yeah, what say, why, back up, you can't do it. I can't tell what the color to cover. I can't tell what the color to cover. Yeah, girl. Imalia, you are Nailia, Imalia, you are the baby. Nailia, Imalia, you are the baby. 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 Oh, you are the baby. Oh, you are the baby. I want the river. Now you are the river. Mubera mansie mwa kono gwi fwa iya for murder. Mubera mansie mwa dia mo gwi san iya for murder. Not even now when you want to talk for the what check it out. Not even now when you want to talk for the what check it out. You are the river. You are the river. You are the river. You are the river. You are the man. You are the man. You are the man. You are the man. Oh, 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 Namu, oh, Namu, oh, Namu. He can now know. Oh, Namu, oh, Namu. He can now know. Oh, never. He can now know. He wants to come with me. Oh, you're the why ya her woman why ya say why back up I can't tell what to call to cover. I can't tell what to call to cover. Yeah, go, 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 oh, yeah, go, oh, yeah, go, oh, yeah, go, oh, yeah, go. Nailia, Imalia, you are the Nailia, Imalia, you are the baby. Nailia, Imalia, you are the baby. 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 Oh, you are the baby. Oh, you are the baby. I want the river. Now you are the river. my corner be fight here for murder. Mobile, I must see him while they were being signed here for murder. Not even now when you want to talk for they want check it out. Not even now when you want to talk for they want check it out. You are very fine. You are very poor. You are very fine. You are very poor. You are very
Jimmy Blue.
fine. You are
Jimmy
very
Blue.
fine. You are very fine. You are very fine. Oh, 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 you are very poor.
She can try.
He can now know. He can now know. Oh, never go. He can now know.
Yeah.
Anything going on?
Welcome, guys. Welcome to the platform. Welcome, guys. Can you get me clear? Are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting you, Mohamed Kone.
Folks, if you are just tuning in, we'd like to say welcome to our our show. Normal show we always here on Tuesday and Friday on Science and Society. Always here bringing you science related information. And so, the essence of this platform is to the essence of the platform is to showcase people who are making significant impact in the STEM in the sciences. And so we always here every Tuesday and Friday at about 7 o'clock Liberian time, Eastern time, 7 o'clock. Today we have most of our colleagues will be coming on, some of our guests, and I guess along with our hosts, they will be coming on to share their own idea on what we do here. So before we can go into our, because time is one of our greatest enemy, you can keep sharing the live, and I'll be joined by my colleague Darius Booker, and Stephanie Gibson and Edwin Olubesman. They're going to be here with me to be here to make their own contribution towards the show as usual. We always here. And so this is, guys, I would love to say welcome to this is an environmental scientist, engineer, and as a whole people who are STEM professional, people who want to be into the sciences. So this is your home. Feel free to interact with as the show is going on. I'd like to say welcome to the show. But before we can go, I would like to urge everyone, the audience, to share the live as they can, because to today's show will be like a very important show because we embark on important one of the important activities. We earlier last week we hosted some students from the University of Liberia. The University of Liberia Biology Student Association was here, and also on Friday we had the leadership of the Science Student Association at the United Methodist University. The earpiece you have is facing some problem. The earpiece you guys have, I don't know who earpiece is giving problem. Guys, I don't know who earpiece is giving a little bit problem, but yeah. So thank you so much. So like I said, last week we hosted the guys from the United Methodist University. So we always hear this is a platform of this is a platform of if another form of advocating on behalf of students back home, students who are facing difficulties in the sciences, our students. We want to embark on a campaign where we can be able to host them to so that they can be able to tell us the challenges they're facing at their various uh, home university. Some of the problems they're facing, we had a lot of problems they face with, which my colleagues and myself, Madison, I'll be also joined by Madison Goyon. Madison will be here also with me to tell us what his own to give us his own contribution towards the show. So as usual, folks, this is Science and Society. We always here on Tuesday and Friday, and you can share and invite people as much as you can. And today going to be very much amazing. So we start as we go forward. We have uh, already four of our guests here, four of our colleagues here: Alfonso, Sina, Raphael Clark, Abel uh, uh, Clark, and Jimmy Blow. Of course, some of them been working with the Innovation Liberia for some time now, and they work with us. And so at the chapter level at the William V. S. Tubman University, they will be here with us. Most of the students. So today uh, we've been like uh, hosting other university, and so Tobe University is not an exception to Liberia. So we host most of them, and these students are some of them are from the engineering college and the science college, and some of them are in fact. So the fact that they are students, they can be able to give their own contribution, what kinds of challenges they face, and what kinds of and how we can be able to solve it, how government can be able to solve the problem. And like I said the other time on the show, I was saying that we are on a campaign of changing the dynamics back home in the sciences. We can keep doing science where we have a lot of people struggling with the issue of laboratory. There's no lab for students to study, and things continue to be the same. So the students themselves, I come on the show so that they can be able to tell the public what the things they're going through, the cancer thing they go through as a student back home. So I have them. They here. Most of them will join me, and even my colleagues on the show will join me. And some of my colleagues will also join me here. So I'm gonna go back to them to studio so that they can be here to give their opening statement. So I will start from Jimmy Blue. Jimmy will tell me his opening statement. So Jimmy, we'll start with you. You tell us give us your opening statement. Who is Jimmy Blue, and uh, what who is Jimmy Blue? Why you studying, and what college you from? Which background you from? And before we can go to the next question.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mohammed, and thank you to all of those scientists making sure that the science students in Liberia explore their dreams and also help the police. I'm Jimmy Blow from Art and Sciences. I'm reading biology major. Currently, I'm the president of the Biology Student Association at Sudbury University. I'm a senior student.
Okay, so we go to the next person, Raphael. Raphael, you can come in.
And thank you, Mohammed, for this great and this great movement to be alive on, and the whole world is watching up. Let me say bravo to you. I'm Raphael Clark, as you put it, the General Secretary for the Sun Lab of William V. S. Tubman University. So thank you. Are you getting me, Mohammed?
Alfonso, you can come in. Alfonso.
Okay, thanks for the opportunity. I'm Alfonso Sina from the College of Engineering and Technology, the representative elect for the College of Engineering and Technology from the Department of Computer Science.
Okay. So we're happy to have you, Alfonso. Abel, you can if you are there, you can unmute yourself, and then if you are there, you can
So,
unmute yourself, Abel.
yeah, thank you very much. I'm Abel P. Wakla, a student from the West University, uh, with the College of Art and Sciences, reading biology. Senior student.
Thank you so much, guys. I was a little bit worried when we have now gone to most of the university around Liberia. We just hosted this is the third university, and even University of Liberia we have not done with them because of the we have now gone to engineering college and agriculture college. And so I was worried about your university, because you guys are facing series of normally face series of issue in the rural side because of the internet issue. So I was like, wow, how are who's these guys? Because it's very much joy, and you guys disprove the stereo from the conference when we had the conference back home in was it 4 months ago? I think 4 months ago. And the one of the sponsor was saying the guys from William V.S. Todman defined the theory of the internet issue back in the southeastern side of Liberia. So, like I said, I'll repeatedly say welcome to the platform. Some of you who are new to Innovation Lab. So, let me say again, those of you watching, if you are just coming across this video, we will continue to get people watching gradually as we move on, because we are streaming also on YouTube. And so, this is the platform directly for STEM, for science, technology, engineering, mathematics, people who are studying science. So normally over the time we bring people on this platform who I actually outside of the country and also in Liberia that are making significant impact, how they can be able to contribute towards development back in Liberia. And so the students also who are studying these courses are not an exception. They too can contribute towards uh, development back in Liberia. So I will go to them. We make it interactive and interactive discussion genre. Uh, this is not the kind of politics we preach, even though there will be a time we'll talk about politics. But this is we discussing science and being straight to be real to ourselves what you're going to, so that people who are watching this live can know the exact situation science student face back in Liberia. So I will start with Alfonso will tell me about the College of Engineering, what the College of Engineering is comprised of, what kinds of department are in the College of Engineering, and I mean, and just like that before we can as we move on with the discussion. So Alfonso, you can come.
So
Alfonso, we are not getting.
if I might get you clear, I will be talking about the challenge here.
No, I'm saying I'm saying I want you to, yeah, you get it. I'm getting
Getting
you.
me
I'm
now?
saying I want you to, yeah, I'm getting you. I'm saying I want you to give me a clear picture
Hello?
about your college. Wow, internet issue is giving parent. But I'm saying I want you to give me a clear picture about your college, and what are the
I'm
department
gonna
that
give
your
you what?
college comprise of? What are the department your college
You say
comprise
I should
of?
give you what?
Sell your college. Sell your college. Alfonso, he want you should sell the college to the world. Sell your college.
Oh, you
Sell your college.
oh, I should sell my
So,
college, right?
Yeah,
Alfonso,
yeah.
you getting me? Can you get me clear now? You getting me clear?
Yeah, getting you small now.
You can get me. I don't know, but I don't think the problem is for me.
And
Maybe
then
you can. Yeah, maybe Alfonso, do this for me. Do this for me, please. Maybe you can log out and come back in. It will help you a lot, because I think you getting me
to lock,
slower. Then if you log out and come back in, it will help you. Just log out and click back to the link again.
it's breaking in. Oh.
Yeah, so that's the issue. If you log out and come back in, then check to the
Alfonso,
message and
lock
see.
out. Alfonso, lock
So
out
I'm
to come
saying,
back in. Lock out.
Okay.
log out and come back in.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's the earpiece that is giving problem. But you can log out and come back in, then they will help you a lot. And so we will go to the folks there. It's the internet issue, or maybe probably his device, maybe facing some problem. But he will gradually sort that out as we move forward. I'll go to the rest of the code, so we can go to Jimmy. Jimmy can tell us of his department, because he's representing the biology student association. I don't know. We had the chemistry student association here. I don't know, but Jimmy will be able to
Yeah,
tell us about.
yeah, Mohammed. Ibe is the chemistry garden. Ibe class
Ah,
is
okay.
one of the yeah, Ibe class is reading chemistry there.
Okay. So maybe Jimmy will tell us about his department, what the courses people studying biology, and basically the students that that are, you can how many students do you have in, you have to load the, I don't know who, please load the monitor. If you listen to something, please load it. If you listen to something, please load it, because the hammocking my someone who just come in, Isaac, I beg you. Isaac, lower, if you listen to something, please lower it. You have to lower, you are listening to something there. So please lower what you're listening to.
Isaac, unmute yourself.
So like I said, you can start like that. So let's go ahead, Jimmy.
Yeah, thank you, Mohammed, and thanks to everyone for this great opportunity to discuss issues affecting students and also find a remedy to those issues. At the level of the university, most especially at the College of Art Sciences Biology Department, currently we have a total number of 225 students currently this semester on the college. And within the department, we have five professors, that is five lecturers within the department of biology. And there are a lot of issues, there are a lot of concerns that are even raised by those lecturers, even the students themselves. The
We
university is,
Jimmy will go
yeah,
to that. Yeah, we'll go to that. Just give us some basic information. We'll go to that. I know you can't wait to go into the to get the necessary information, but we'll go into that as we move forward. So let's
okay.
look,
So,
let's pay. Yeah, okay.
yeah, so as I said previously, I said we're about 200 plus, and we have five professors teaching, you know, in a particular department of biology. And for now, we within the college, we are not offering like major and minor. There's only one, which is biology. And for the college, we are being told by the university that the college is just on one department with two programs, that is environmental science and biology. So those are reading biology are also entitled to maybe read some other chemistry courses, but there's nothing like maybe biology major and chemistry minor yet. They are still working on the new curriculum to see how best that once you are doing biology, they should be chemistry minor. They are still working on that. But as for now, once you are doing biology, it's just biology along with other, you know, chemistry courses. So they're where we are right now currently at the university.
Okay, Jimmy. So let's go to Raphael. Raphael, you can come in. Raphael Clark. Raphael Clark.
Okay, I am Rafael Clark, reading environmental science from Columbia Central
Yeah,
University.
yeah. So Raphael, the earpiece you're using is giving a little bit of issue. The earpiece you're using is giving a little bit of issue. The earpiece.
So it's okay.
Yeah, it's good now. You are good. You are good.
Okay. So I say I'm Rafael Clark from William P. S. Tubman University, reading environmental science, the General Secretary for Innovation Lab for William P. S. Tubman University. So for our fee from the environmental side, we have a lot of challenges to the fee. So we are reading GIS, and GIS has a lot of challenges that we need to go through. We are reading environmental
Yeah.
chemistry,
So
which
so so
has to be
Raphael. So Raphael,
uh,
Raphael, I just want to get a clear picture of how your department, we have not come to the challenges you face. We're going to discuss
oh, okay,
that.
okay,
We'll have time for that, separate for that, and then people will here to tell us the situation, the things you're going through at your various departments and at your university.
okay,
Okay. Yeah. So
okay.
if you mind, maybe you can stop that and go to the next. in our next colleague.
Okay, go
Folks,
ahead.
yeah. For those of you watching the live, we have today on the student of the William V.S. Tubman University in Maryland. And last week, some of you who was following our platform, we had the student from the United Methodist University, and so today we have of course, the student of the. They are from different department in the sciences, and they here to also uh, make some advocacy on behalf of their colleagues. Share the live as you can. Invite people to follow the live. We'll keep in. Then, if you have any comment, any question as the show goes on, you can be here to ask your question. So let's go to Abel. Abel, you can come in.
So, thank you very much once again. I'm Abel B. Clark, a student from the William V.S. Tubman University, from the College of Art and Sciences, reading biology. So, I'm serving as the president for the chemistry student at the William V.S. Tubman University. In the College of Art and Sciences, we read chemistry courses up to 400 level, but for now, we are not offering a BSc program in chemistry.
Could you be my baby?
We are not offering
Okay.
BSc program in chemistry. We got general chemistry. We got inorganic chemistry. We got organic chemistry, and also we
Abel,
got physics.
Abel, I didn't get that. I didn't get that aspect clear. Like, you are not offering bachelor degree in chemistry. So, what kinds of degree you offer? Is it AA or is it C certificate?
Actually, I'm reading biology. We do chemistry with biology up to 400 level. At the College of Art and Sciences, this university of not here offer BSc in biology at the College of Art and Sciences, but we
Is
read
it is it
chemistry.
is it BSc in chemistry? That's what you mean. They are not offering BSc. They are not yet offered BSc in chemistry, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I got
But,
that. Clear.
but,
I got that.
but we read chemistry courses up to 400 level. So we read general chemistry, organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, and also physical chemistry. At the College of Art and Sciences, we got students about 200 plus, and for the professor that teach chemistry, there are four professors that teach chemistry in the College of Art and Sciences.
Okay. So I got that already. So let's go to Afonso is here. Before Afonso can come in, let me first of all welcome Moana. Moana, are you there? Moana, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm here. How you
You,
guys doing?
you I'm okay. Is that you in a very terrible place that you can put your camera on? I don't
No, no,
know.
not really. I was eating, so
Okay, Moana.
yeah.
Okay, Moana. Welcome, and we'll have the other guys on. I think Edwin will come on. Edwin is from the engineering background too. Edwin is normally here, and we have some representative from the engineering college. You're gonna be here, but we'll keep the discussion going because Edwin is back in Liberia, so he faces some issue with internet and other problems. So his normal complaint, the same complaint I face when I'm back So I know I can argue with people whenever they talk about internet issue in Liberia because I went through it this video and I know how it is for someone to spend their internet.
I,
So we'll go to Afonso. Afonso, you can come in and tell us about your college or the college of engineering. What are those departments that the college of engineering is comprised of, and what are the courses the department meaning what kinds of courses you offer and what kinds of degree they offer at William F. Tubman University.
Okay, thank you once again for the opportunity. I'm so sorry for the poor network. No, this is Liberia.
Okay.
Uh, Once again, I'm Alfonso Sina, the representative for the College of Engineering and Technology at Tottenham University. So, for the College of Engineering and Technology at Tottenham University, the college is comprises of four departments. The four departments are the civil department, the electrical department, the mechanical department, and the computer science department. Each of these department has chairs, and they are comprises of one dean in general, which means the dean supersedes the department. And the college offers the total credits of 168 in total, the entire college, the engineering college, 168 credit, meaning we do courses up to 500 level, both when join the art and sciences courses together with engineering courses, we do about 168, 170 plus credit. As the year passes, the catalog improve. So different courses like for the computer science department where I'm from, we offer networking courses, we offer programming courses, we also offer database courses. And in the mechanical department, they got some courses soon they offering for mechanical, which have to do with mechanics and engineering mechanics and other stuff. But in the electrical department, they have another courses who have to do with because the electrical department and the computer science department are almost like a brother. They got little
Okay.
alliance. Yeah, they got little alliance. So they offer some networking courses in the electrical department where they do with telecommunication. So they got some networking courses, and we have students there who doing some electrical work, electrical fundamentals. They have some courses there for like electrical fundamentals. For the civil department, they have courses like highway engineering, structure, statics, and we got some general courses that the full department can do, which we call the general courses. Meaning, if you're in civil, computer, mechanical, electrical, you're forced to do that courses, the GEM courses. These are general courses that we all do. And these GEM courses that we all do since such as engineering drawing, engineering
Yes.
economics, engineering management, and introduction to engineering design and analysis. And we also have calculus, multivariable calculus, integral calculus, linear algebra, ODE, and the rest. So these are all gen courses that we do in general. So we got 4 departments in total, and we do the total of 168 to 170 plus credit before you can reach. And we offer a BSc. We offer a BSc. The college offer a BSc.
Alfonso, and when you say general engineering, I sometimes feel remind of my roommate here because uh he's doing his bachelor in mechatronic engineering. So something I had to do with physics, and I mean it got a lot of some electrical and also physics and stuff on in it. So
Yeah,
every time I see enjoying or something, and sometimes so when he said general engineering, I noticed because I saw it, and even when I was doing bachelor back when like bro, my big brother was doing civil engineering at the university, like bro, he always was I always to see enjoying something, you know, and it's something I think it's almost like the foundation for most of the engineering courses. So
yeah.
we'll go to Isaac, and then we'll go back to I'll go to my colleague Moana. Maybe you have anything to say then before we can move on. Isaac, you wait, you can you tell us anything about your group you representing on campus?
Let me use this time to say good evening to every one of you. Good evening to the general public that are following, and good evening to you, Mr. Connect. I am pleased this evening to be part of this show as chapter head for the William V. S. Tubman University Innovation Lab, and speaking about our current involvement here at the level of the university. I would like to bring to your understanding that we have been working, we are working, and we will work because the universities of 6 colleges, as my colleagues have said, and those 6 colleges, with the exception of the business college, The remaining 5 colleges that has to do with the College of Art and Sciences, College of Engineering and Technology, the College of Education, the College of Agriculture and Food Science, and the College of Health Sciences. All these 5 colleges are just listed as colleges that is constituted by science courses. So we have deemed it necessary to recruit people from all of those colleges name in order to have a smooth and very vibrant move of the innovation lab here at the William V. Stubman University. So when the actual time comes, then you will hear from me what I have in store for you. But for now, this is where we stand. Thank you.
Thank you, Isaac. So I'll go to Moana, my colleague Moana. Moana, do you have anything to say? Maybe you have question to ask our guys. You are muted.
Yeah, you get me now?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Yeah, I was like, though I did not listen to the previous speakers, but from Alfonso from the engineering college, he spoke of some general courses, and for the department that he need, and then as it relates to the general courses that have been taught, I was like wondering what would the computer science department be doing with a general course that has to do with basic engineering. So I'm kind of finding it difficult to comprehend. That's one. Two, like what challenges do the colleges face there, especially from your angle? I think the William V.S. Tuckman University is one of the vibrant university in Liberia, but yet still I believe that the university has some issues that the students really need or they really wish for it to be solved. So what are some of these issues, and how can the Lab Liberia help with partnership to resolve those issues? Thank you.
So everyone will answer the question, right, Moana?
Yeah,
Is
sure.
the question for
If anyone has answered to it.
okay? So I mean, everyone will answer as per their department, because it's one of the major things they are here for, to share with us some of the challenges they face, and also how can other organizations like Innovation Lab help with partnership to improve those systems. Even though people who are watching may say the students are not the right person, but the issue here is we want them to tell us the things they're going through. We want them to they understand what they're going through. They know their issues, like when it comes to their learning. And likewise, yeah, last week we had the UMU people, United Methodist University students, and they were telling us the things they're going through. So I'll start from Alfonso, and then we move to the rest of the guys. So Alfonso, you can do you understand the question, Alfonso? I think I'm not getting you, Alfonso. You are muted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it what?
The question was the yeah, you are muted. So the question was the challenges that your college in general is going
No,
through when it comes to
before then, Mohammed. Before then, I think I asked. He
uh
talked about four colleges in the I talking four departments in the college, right? Four
okay,
different departments. You talk about the computer science department, other department. Yes, still he also talk about a general course that is being
okay.
offered in those four departments. So my question now was how is this general course relevant to the different department in that college?
How the
Alfonso,
general courses relevant to the
Yeah,
full
how is it
department?
yeah,
relevant in the different department?
department. Yeah, like general
Okay.
engineer, like general engineering, the general engineering courses.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. If you look at the college name, the college is Engineering and Technology. So if you enter in the College of Engineering and Technology, it's a general degree you are coming to obtain. If you graduating from computer science, they won't give you a degree like specific. They'll say a degree of engineering in computer science. You see on on your degree, you see that engineering and computer science. So you have to get a basis of engineering. You have to get the knowledge. So we can go depth in certain courses. Like with a computer science student, we do Gen 1 to 6, which is Introduction to Engineering Design and Analysis. Meaning, if I graduate, I will be able to do. If somebody give me a drawing, I'll be able to analyze it because we do Gen 1 to 6, we do engineering drawing. So if you give me a drawing, I'll be able to know the dimensions and other stuff to analyze it. What you give me, because I have a basic. I do engineering. If you give me, I do engineering management. If you give me a project, like we do cash flow analysis, and I am hiring you to do a project, having getting a degree from engineering college, and I know the basis of engineering management. If I'm see you giving me a project, I do the cash flow analysis, I will know I got idea inside, but I'm not going too deep inside it. So it's a privilege to get this the basic knowledge in the College of Engineering and Technology. It's a basic. So if you reach to your 300 to 400 level, then you start going in your department courses. But when you're in your 200 level, you do general engineering courses.
So to the
So
next question,
it's a
to the
it's
next,
a foundation. It's a
yeah. So to
foundation.
the next, yeah. Avanso to the next question that has to do with the challenges your colleagues, you and your colleagues go through when it comes to the learning environment. We know engineering to be a practical course,
The
coming
the
from
the
computer engineering
the,
up to the
the
civil
challenges we
and
had.
the
Yeah. So for the College of Engineering and Technology, to sincerely speaking, we going through a lot of challenges when it comes to practical. When it comes to practical. So basically, I would say in the entire college, I would say the computer science department is ahead when it comes to practical because we got a computer science lab, which of course is not fully up to standard yet, but at least we have in each lab we have a 30 plus computer. Currently we just install and server in the lab that network is in the lab currently, but we stay hoping that we can do more. But for the other department, we do not have practical area yet. Like for civil and like mechanical, till you have a garage. But to get mechanical tools to use to teach a student is very difficult. So you find out that the student will be strong in the theory aspect and they will be weak in the practical aspect unless that student is a student who want to leave campus, they can do some voluntary activities or they go somewhere to learn extra. But actually, the practical aspect is something that is too difficult for the College of Engineering and Technology. And this is our major challenge, and we are trying to see our best we can we can help for the students to be able to learn. So actually, we are doing more theoretical aspect than the practical aspect.
wow. So we'll go to the question Moana asks. So we'll go to Abel. Abel, if you can answer the question, what are some of the challenges you go through? You got your guys go through at your department of chemistry. Abel, can you get us?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Kune. Actually, like I said previously, for the chemistry area at the College of Art and Sciences, we are not offering a degree in chemistry in the university, but we read courses that help us to understand some basis in chemistry. For we that are reading
So Abel,
biology, like I said,
Abel, what are you studying? What course are you studying at the university?
I'm reading biology.
Okay, so the degree in biology is it in bachelor? Do they offer in bachelor or AA?
Is a
What degree do they?
is a bachelor degree. Is a
Okay,
BSc program.
so you speak also for the You speak for the biology department. So tell us it, because I mean, it just about tell us some of the challenge that you going through as a student in the in your college, in your department.
Okay, thank you very much. Some of the challenges we go through is more especially when it comes to the lesson, the teachers or the professor, they can present the lesson well. We can learn the theoretical aspect, but when it comes to the handwork, that is the laboratory aspect, this is where we had a problem. We had a one general laboratory that every student use, that is student are reading biology, student are doing even general biology courses where they go to do laboratory, but we lacking of so many equipments and instruments. Like for example, we don't have reagents to perform so many experiment. So sometimes the experiment will only carry on the theory aspect and we leave it. Like for example, since I've been reading about hydrogen and oxygen, I have not seen hydrogen and oxygen with my own eye before. Since I've been reading about lipid, protein, and all this stuff, I have not seen them in the laboratory before. So that's our major concern that we have in our department when it comes to the laboratory aspect. We are not really doing uh, real lab. Sometimes the teacher will carry out in the lab and then just show all the lab apparatus, show all the microscope, the beaker, and other stuff. From there, any other lab we do again, it can be a virtual lab. That is, they can project it through, and then we see it through a video. So these are the major problem we're facing in our department when it comes to the College of Art and Sciences, the laboratory aspect. This is where we got our problem.
Okay, so we go to Jimmy. Jimmy, you can add off one man from the science college from the art and science. Jimmy just come here, I can get him. So we make it to be interactive. We'll go to Rafael. Maybe Rafael can add to your colleague because they're from the same college but just different department. Only having Alfonso 1 year from the engineering and he have kind of a carrying a lot of load,
Thank you, Mohammed.
lot of weight on him. Yeah,
Are you getting me?
I'm getting here.
Okay, let me say thank you and thank you to all my presenters from Bonavia Stockman University. So the issue has been that for Bonavia University, we have so many challenges in the various 6 colleges across. When it comes to our science field, for me, I'm from the environmental background, and the environmental background has to do with environmental chemistry, has to do with laboratory material, have to do water sampling, testing of water, testing of blood, testing of everything to understand what you are testing for. So it requires 40% in class and 60% in the laboratory. But unfortunately, I have never seen nothing like that. I never entered no laboratory. Environmental chemistry, not no. Now we come to toxicology. In toxicology, we deal with toxicology, but when we start calling some toxic material to you, you'll be surprised. But if you bring them in for me, I don't know them. I have never seen any of them. But just by we can be talking about lead, talking about iron, all in the soil test or PCB that flowing all in our area, talking about words, everything. But we have never seen them to put them on practice. So you will find out that the College of Western VS Stockman, I mean the University of Western VS Stockman University has offered all their programs, the BSc programs in that physical aspect of the theoretical aspect. But to get the practical aspect, we are lacking of majority of the practical aspect that we really need for ourselves. When we come to impact assessment in my college, we have impact assessment. Impact assessment has to do with going on the field. What you make just 30% in the class, then you go on the field. You make about 65% or 70% on the field by doing the impact assessment. While you be able to assess factories, what all going on in that particular factories to know what all the materials the people need to wear, which things the people need to be equipped with before entering into any heavy industrial area. But unfortunately, with the VS stopping, don't teach all that. Then we have law and how they call law, formula, and policies. Why we have to be very all very law when it comes to every piece in labor, every ministry in labor. This law has to be viewed and know the constraint various ministry are facing. Like for the lens and mask, we can work with lens and mask, we can work with environmental protection. So when you view those laws, you understand that there are a lot of degradation from the earth that the people is carrying on. You found that the mining sector in our area, you will find that the people are polluting the air, polluting the water, polluting. But what are those testers that we need? We need a tester to be able to test the water, testing the air. What we need biometer, need water sampling, testing that will test everything. After testing, then definitely will be able to resolve and bring up good formula to be able to address to the laboratory people that the particular sector is polluting our environment. So we need to see reason how to regulate this stuff to be able to give a better situation to the Liberian people that will be able to consume a good work. So from there we have the ocean and climate change. When you go to ocean and climate change in our department, we have to do a biometer, drain meter that we can set into infant TU campus that will be able to know the amount of rain that will fall per day and know how many rain fall in Labrador, to know the category of rain that fall in Labrador. We need that tester to be placed that every day we will check every meter. Because now, as we speak now, as an environmentalist, I believe that Labrador don't have no season. People used to say Labrador has season, dry season, and rainy season. But for me, for my own view, I know that Labrador don't have season. Because anytime rain ready to fall, it fall. Anytime sun ready to shine, it shine. If we don't know that one. So when we move to that, you find out that we have marine biology. In our curriculum, we have marine biology. And this marine biology, it has to do with practically to be able to evolve into the sea to know wildlife. Which are the wildlife to be conservation, to be protected? Which are the wildlife that you need to discuss? Which are the wildlife and how can you eat them? When can you kill them? And how you should protect them? Everything is neat in place that you'll be able to accommodate majority of them, that you'll be able to hold it to order. So when we go by everything, we have global climate change in our curriculum also. The global climate change, as we all are aware today, it has been damaging the entire universe. So it get no exception with Liberia. Even if Liberia is not polluting anything, we don't have industry in Liberia. But there should be a need that Liberia be able to regulate certain type of disasters or certain type of pollution that will be going into the atmosphere. We need to regulate it. As we speak today, you find out that Sweden and the other countries are protecting our forest. They don't want we should cut down our forest because they want the global climate change to reduce. You find out that every tree that form within the environment try to trap every carbon that the people are being polluted into the atmosphere. So by trapping those carbon into the atmosphere, you find out that you need land, and there are certain type of plants in the environment that you don't need to cut down. Just for example, palm tree. You don't need to cut palm tree down. For the other example, wetland. Wetland not need to be built inside. But if you take typical example from Monrovia today, you will find out that people are building into the wetland. People are building into the wetland. And we have a code that we call wetland and watershed. So these things are people need to be going on to be testing those wetlands before.
Wow. So okay.
So thank you.
Thank you, Raphael. Before we can go to the other speakers, and so we will read the comments. There's comments people watching. Dr. Jonathan Hyde is watching. The president of the Salvation Army Polytechnic University. I'm watching from the other page and the YouTube page. And so Ayuba Fofana is watching, following. And so Noreen Shadra I say I'm following from Chocolate City tonight. And also we have Ambassador Isaac, which is also on the show. He say I'm following from Tottenham University. But before we can, come with this, come to the other speaker, I just want to notify the public that this you are tuning into Science and Society. We always say on Tuesday and Friday. This program is sponsored by the I Have Library Project in the US, and also with branch in Liberia with for Innovation Lab in the Liberian Daily Dose. And so we just to notify the public about this information before we go to the issue. On 2 days ago, as a science platform, we noticed that the Nobel Prize, the Nobel Lawrence, Nobel Prize in chemistry was offered to three scientists around the world. And so David Barker and Demis Hishabi, John M. Jasper. So these scientists were offered this award because of their discovery, extra discovery in protein. And we all know the importance of protein to the human body. What kinds of importance it is, and they describe a kind of techniques, and also using artificial intelligence to determine protein. So they actually use uh, the background of information, IT information terminology, and also chemistry to do this invention. So because of that, they won the Nobel Peace Prize in chemistry, and also uh, on Monday we also saw the Nobel Peace Prize was also offered in biomedical science to Vito Ambrose and Gary Hooker. Vito and Gary also got this award because of their invention in physiology and medicine. So if you go on the website on our page, you're gonna read detail of the story. We posted that was 3 days ago. We posted. So those of you who can follow the page, you can also read. And we also want to use this time to say happy birthday to Dr. Saki Golafale. Dr. Golafale hold a PhD in organic chemistry. In fact, he's one of the brain behind this show, this Science and Society. So yesterday was his birthday. We want to say happy birthday to him, happy belated birthday. But today we will celebrate his birthday using the platform. And one of Liberia own out there, he was a PhD in organic chemistry. So we like I hear from the other speaker or other speaker, they it's something that is very much worrying everyone in Liberia. And the last everyone keeps saying the same thing, almost like a trend that live for people back home when it comes to doing science. And like I said the other day in Liberia, we can't keep doing science this way. Even me, the moderator for this show, I also suffer from this before doing coming to do my masters in chemistry here. And I mean I spent kind of close to about a whole year before I could get adjusted to using those equipment, to material in the lab. So you have to the government or the government. And what really get to me a lot is that government people in government get a lot of money, and they don't want to spend money on education. These institutions are actually the face of the country. What can we do to solve some of this problem? And government, I think government needs to come, because like countries like China and Japan, other area is they're surviving on science and technology within AI is actually gaining more weight running war information, artificial intelligence. There's no way you can do research without artificial intelligence. There's no way you want to be doing research if you don't have a better laboratory environment for people to invent innovation. And that's the only way the country can move forward when it comes to that. We can everyone want to spend money on the politics, but we don't want to spend money on the sciences, and something that worry me a lot. And last, it was so worrying me. Even the students that are reading biomedical science from the University of Liberia on this platform, they said you can even some of them don't even know how to operate the centrifuge. How can you justify that? How can someone justify that? So we actually it may no harm by bringing those students. We are on a campaign, like I say, always we say on this platform, we are on a campaign of improving science and tech in Liberia. And so we will talk to people who are actually going through those situations so that they can be able to use this platform as a form of advocacy to call people who are making decisions outside of Liberia to come to these students aid. Almost like last week's show actually was something that really will pity me, because how would student pay $35 US for lab, and they can they, they can actually or get the services they are being paid for the laboratory for. And like we've seen with the students from William VSW University, is no exception. These are people who will go into society that will be medical doctor. These are people that will be engineers. These are people that will build system. We're facing internet issue in Liberia. We need people who are into technology to develop this system. And everything about science, like I said to people, is about life. This time around the world, you can live over internet. You'll be living different world. You can live with certain things, and it will keep. We can improve this system. At the end of the day, the country will be going backward, and will not be on par with Ghana and other area. And other countries like Ghana, Nigeria. They moving forward. The economy is boosting. That's STEM do that. And so, you listen to Alfonso from the engineering department. He tell you lot of difficulty they going through, challenges students going through. Librarians are very smart. When I came up here, I was very fast to grab these things. These are things that are very simple. Universities can partnership with people to be able to equip this system, because that's the only way you need people to be, because or else you won't. How will you get people coming back to give back to the country when they don't have the facilities, the university facility, the hub of the country improve, meaning when it comes to science and tech. So I will go to Jimmy will also tell me his only addition to his friends, then before we go around the table. So Jimmy, you can come in and tell us your side of the story of the things you're going through.
Yeah, thank you, Mohammed. And I must say thanks to everyone that make that input. As my previous teacher from the chemistry background, we are faced with the same challenge, the issue of laboratory. At our college, all biology students, it's like we are there reading theory. We mostly focus on theory before I go. And as for biology students, most especially, is that it make the college or the department look like we are doing education, that we are reading education biology, which of course our course that is quite different from those that are reading education biology. So we finalize most often we only hear the lecture, but to easily see those things, they are very difficult. So for example, those of us that are reading microbiology, even when we are discussing virus, it's somehow difficult for you to say, okay, you can go in a lab and display those things, so to be able to see them. So they can just be looking simple to the students, so that the lab issue is just like when somebody say this is a tissue. The first thing they know that this is a tissue is the heat on the tissue. So once we say a biology school or a biology college or a biology department, I think the first thing that's supposed to appear as is supposed to be your lab. But unfortunately, even in our lab right now, we don't have or facing two working microscope.
Wow.
Two fitting microscope. The cardinal thing in the lab is the major thing. We have the letter, the lecture, the note, but once they are not taking us to lab to at least that's the thing. It might just be difficult. It's just that the lecture will just be boring. Because every time we'll just be talking. Sometimes they will just like project those things on projector, display it on the board, and we just watch video for it's just that we just watch YouTube and just watch video and other stuff. It's not helpful at all. So it's like every one of us are reading biology here. It's just like we just reading biology any of the day to go in classroom to go teach. And this is the kind of situation we find ourselves in. And it's very frustrating. So we keep pushing that. We keep telling the administration there is a need that the lab issue be taken seriously. Because this thing, because right now, even when we do research, they narrow our research now to like public health, the public health. It's just a public health student, way of doing research, and it's all wrong. All of our topic right now is like go on the field, get sample size, get second data and other stuff. There's nothing that will go there not to you know conduct our own lab and come and present on it. It's not like that because we are lacking of lab, and this is the major thing that affecting every student from the college to add the sciences, both biology, chemistry, and even those that really environmental science. And the other thing, we also have the kind of a difficulty, and we keep stressing this. And I think we'll have our last meeting the last time. We even told the chair of the department. We are saying that once we are biologists, we have other colleges and other departments, they always go on internship. So why is it that when we are really biology, we can be able to go on internship, at least to go, real hospital entity and other things, at least practice in those labs that have very good laboratory that will be able to at least practice so that our mind will not be limited to what we learn in classroom, but at least practically will be knowledgeable about those things we learn. So these are things that we're trying to work on with the administration so that we can be able to put it into place. It's a very huge task. As for all, our time have already gone, but we are doing it for the next generation that's coming after us. Because the same stress we went through from our freshman level all the way to senior level right now, it's too stressful for even our brothers and sisters coming after us. And these are things we continue to say to the administration and to the department chair. And this thing, most of them will say, they will just say the national level, the national level. So it's a very serious issue on the life of every science student at the level of the university.
Okay, so we go to Isaac is off. Isaac is off. But I grabbed something for even Jimmy and Raphael, and something that actually touched me when he talk about you know detecting though or toxin toxicology and stuff. I mean, myself as a chemistry student, I met that when I came to do my master's here. It was here I saw most of those things you're talking about, determining most of the toxicology stuff like that. But I can tell you for sure, learning in the developed world is a little bit is improved than because I mean people now around the world I believe in innovativeness. They wanted to create your own idea. It's not about your own idea, but you have to be creative on what you're doing, on what kinds of so once they we have to always in the sciences we have to always encourage hands-on. How can we do uh or hands-on so that because when the students stay long in the lab in the laboratory or they are working space, if they are doing mechanical engineering, they become more creative in things that they can do, and these things may benefit the economy of the country. Okay, so it's not just about going to school, and then even if you are to teach someone doing biology and you say, okay, go and teach biology in high school. I mean, will you expect this person to teach actual learning? They have to teach practical learning, and they have to know it from the university level before going up there. It's something that the decision makers have to look at, and it's very serious. So I will Isaac is he's struggling to come in, and so facing a little bit internet issue. I'll go back to Alfonso. Alfonso, now we know those challenges that you're going through, those problems that you face at your various departments, or your various colleges. What can we do? What are some of the things that you guys, people who are watching, I mean, like even we normally the director for Enfield that the very Christian normally watch our platform. He's always watching. Sometimes he's not on. Sometimes he come back to play and see what's happening. What kinds of company even though he's not into this era, but sometimes he's a scientist around Liberia. Sometimes they also part of the decision making. They make this suggestion. What are those things that you think government can do for you now? That if you as a representative, you know
So thank you once again for the opportunity. Once again, to those who just joining, I'm Alfonso C. Nat again from the College of Engineering and Technology, representing from William V. S. Tubman University. One of the few things that we want the government to do, because Tubman University is a governmental institute. So we expect quality education because university will be on the foundation of quality education. So when we say quality education, we expect ourselves to get the better education that we can achieve. So we expect the government first to employ good faculties, member, staff. When we talk about faculty member, we talk about professors that will be able to teach the courses, because now you see government, they are retiring some professors and they are not replacing them with the actual professor that are supposed to replace them. They're using uh that, let's just say that saying, we can say, if they capable, not available is capable. So they are retiring people and they are not replacing the people with rightful people. And engineering is not something you can just, it's not an area you can just say, I try and see. That one. Two, the College of Engineering and Technology need equip materials that the student will use to, for the civil department, they don't have civil lab because we do highway engineering all over there, and we have public works around here. We have public work, which is a engineering firm under the Ministry of Public Works, which is an engineering firm under the country, and we don't have people coming from the university going to practice. Like civil students will have, they got road project on now. You can call the students, they go there, they practice, or you build a lab, the saw lab, and the people be testing the saw. And for the mechanical student, we don't have any well equipped material that they can use to diagnose issues. Like I went in one Brazilian store, I saw equipment that people were using to test motorbikes. They just put a motorbike there, the computer telling the problem. Nothing. We're not even seeing them yet. We don't have lab equipment. We don't have good classroom. The government, we don't have good classroom. Our teachers still using chalk on the bulletin. As a university, we still using chalk on the bulletin. We expect marker board and good projector that the teachers will use to learn. And even the lab, the general lab that student can go and read in is outdated. You go there, you will see good books. We don't see good books for students to go and read. And even the computer they have in the lab, if you go there, they give you 30 minutes. Can you imagine? I want to do research, and you give me 30 minutes to go and read on the computer. What you think I will get in that 30 minutes? The time will start grabbing the concept, other person will come at my time. So the the College of Engineering and Technology, they need well-equipped lab and materials that the student will use for practical, and good professors, advanced professors that will be able to teach the students the needful, because by procedure or by policy of Tottenham University, each department is supposed to comprise at least five professor, at least qualified professor, five. So you see some department will have two, they will have three, they will have four. So you see teacher will get overload. And once the teacher got overload, when I say overload means the teacher supposed to teach, because according to policy, each teacher supposed to teach 12 courses. I'm gonna say 12 credit. 12 credit. So me when the man got three credit courses, he'll be teaching 4 courses. Now, if you give the man more courses to do, he will not teach according to his expectation, because you got more tension, you got more notes to prepare. So when the teacher are less, you observe that the teachers, when the teacher are less, you observe that the load will be on them, and then they will be weak because they will be tired. They go for class. They will supposed to teach. They will not teach at all. So the College of Engineering and Technology need more professors. We need a good lab. We need good classroom. Can you imagine the computer science lab doesn't have air condition? Air condition is not in the computer science lab. The computer science lab don't have air condition. And the entire engineering building, we call it RSTR, does not have, if you enter there, you can't outside because the heat, not joke. The teachers are afraid to go there to teach because the heat. So we need good classroom from the government, we need good teachers, and we need good laboratory that the student will be able to go and practice, because engineering is more practical than theory. Why you doing the field? That's why we're talking, that's why we're counting. So we appeal to the people that are listening and other governmental individual that is on the platform to take it serious, because the engineering college is actually suffering. We are suffering from professor, we are suffering from good classroom, and we are suffering from practical materials. Thank you. Hello? Wow.
Can you get me? Are you getting me now? Are you getting me?
Yeah, getting in now.
Yeah. So I said in terms of the qualification of the professors, uh, what are the range of qualification in your department? Are they PhD holder or master's degree holder?
We the qualification are from master up, from master and PhD.
Okay. Most of them
So
have
if,
masters. Okay. So how do
yeah,
you
and
manage? How do you guys manage the with research? I mean, for example,
oh
you are a senior student, and then you because as normally as a senior student, sometimes you read thesis, you have to write
yeah,
your thesis. How do you manage
no,
with the
okay.
research work?
Currently now, I'm a senior student. Uh, and the aspect of the research is one of the serious issues that we are discussing now, because uh, we the student of engineering and technology, we do research and project. We do
Okay,
research and project, but we don't have we got a good professor that in the college that are good on research, like Dr. Uche that wrote a lot of books. He's a PhD holder in
okay,
AI, but
okay,
he's not giving the course to teach. You getting me? You
okay,
give the research course to somebody who is not very strong in the course. You find out that the student not doing well in the course. And then time for the project, if you go do research and project, they because of the overload, you find out that professors are rejecting students, because you can tell one professor who got almost 18 courses to 18 credit to teach, and you tell him to go and supervise about 10 students when it comes to research and project. Because each student paper that will be submitting to the professor, he has to go through it bit by bit to be able to put that student on guard. So if you find out that a man got overload, and then you give the man 10 students, when you bring some people to the man just look at it, you may pass it, pop. Yeah, man, yeah, okay, go, because he got it overload. So if we got more faculty members and we give responsibilities to professors when it comes to research, and then pay the professors when it comes to that, you find out that any student that coming out with a research paper, that paper will be guaranteed, will be genuine. It will not be something that you just submit and just leave on there, you get grade to go. Because it affecting some students. You got some students that graduate now that say that they research, but when you call them to come and read research paper now, they will not be too good, because maybe the person that supervising the person wasn't really paying attention, because the person had a lot of load. So the limited faculty member causing this problem. So we
wow.
do research, then we do project, and then we submit the project before graduation. If the project doesn't work, you don't graduate.
I think if if someone asks me about the education system, even back home, generally in Liberia, so far most of the student grouping we're interacting with is the just the issue of practical. I think the curriculum, little bit they just need to do some work, but uh, most of the university they just need to improve their practical learning because some department, many of the sciences, there's no way you can do research before you go into practical, except like what Jimmy was saying, they do most of the time they do or prevalent. They do prevalent or something with that research work when they are doing because the lab is not good. They don't many I mean, with these universities that are in the rural place like Tobin University, where will you even find a particular factory or government laboratory to go and practice your research, even if you were to pay money. So these are some of the. But let me go to Isaac. Isaac been away for some time so that he can be able to just
So,
summarize what
so,
he
so,
thought. Say,
so,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Alfonso, we can get him. Wow, coming frozen. Yeah, he coming frozen. So before Alfonso can be better, let's go to Isaac. Isaac, you just summarize all of your thought. I know you've been away.
Uh, all right. Thank you to every one of you who have presented. To all of my colleagues, let me say thank
so
you.
the
Before I summarize,
opportunity
Yeah, I
that
think Alfonso
engineering
is
students
coming.
get to do practical.
Okay. Yeah, Alfonso, you can come in. We're getting you now.
hello.
Yeah. So
Should I
Alfonso is
wait for
freezing.
a Okay, all
No,
right.
he's freezing, so you can go ahead because I'm not getting him. So I think you can go
All
ahead.
right. All right. Let me continue from where I stopped. Thank you to my guys who have said it all. Before I present to you what I have in docket here, I would like to re-emphasize or to buttress the efforts of my colleagues in terms of information disseminated. At the level of William V. S. Tubman University, as they said, as they have told you, there are a lot of challenges faced with. But before then, Abel B. Clark, please put your camera on. I think others are following. So being in an absolute area is not actually good. Please put your camera on. As I was saying, there are a lot of challenges we are faced with. We are doing biology. Some of us are doing biology with little emphasis in chemistry, and we have environmental department. We have psychology. We have agriculture. We have engineering and technology with 4 different departments, and all of those science courses, related courses we are reading. Some have related laboratory that we have to get access. But as my colleague rightly stated, especially those of us reading biology, we did microbiology, we did vertebrate embryology, we did molecular biology, we did anatomy and physiology. These are courses that the laboratory are very cardinal to us as biology students, and we need to see for ourselves using sophisticated microscope and other things. But the practical aspect of our institution, specifically William V. S. Tubman University, all of the colleges, not biology students alone, not College of Art and Science alone, but with the entire colleges that have science-related activities, we are actually suffering when it comes to laboratory. And uh, we sometimes work in a field. How can you do microbiology without laying your eye on a microscope to see something? So at the end of the day, those of us who are reading biology, for example, we thought of going into the classroom to be a classroom teacher. So as my colleague rightly stated, these are challenges we are faced with. We have been talking, but we are still talking. So directly to my table here as chapter head for the Innovation Lab, William V. S. Tubman University chapter. You know, we take this to be a blessing, Mohammed. We must applaud you for giving us, because even though we will want other leave and we have others that are coming on board. So while we will not benefit now, our siblings will also benefit. So Innovation Lab, Southern University chapter, we have our short-term goals and we have our long-term goals. And I will bring a short-term goal for now. Our short-term goal for now, the first thing we have on mind that we are into now is recruitments. Recruitments of member and setting up of database. Because the 6 colleges that is found within Tubman University, 5 of them are science colleges. So we want to recruit students from all 5 colleges, bring them together and have a comprehensive and well-structured database system. After that, After the database should have been set up, we are thinking of T-shirt printing and launching program. We want to print a T-shirt carry the name Innovation Lab or Liberia Science Student Association, and to have a launching program for the Liberian Science Student Association Tubman University chapter. It is one of our short-term goals. After that, it is during that particular launching program, we are going to notify the public and the attendees of that particular program the aim and objective of the Innovation Lab, specifically in William V.S. Tubman University and its environs. And then we are also thinking of improving research knowledge. It is one of our short-term goals because the aim and objective of this particular institution is to improve scientific studies. So we want to improve research knowledge and build individual capacity as relates to scientific researching. So the aspect of building individual capacity when it comes to researching is one of our short-term goals as chapter here in Tubman University. Then let me drill to our long-term goal. For now, we have like 3 cardinal activities that we catalog for our long-term goals, even though we will add onto it. One of our long-term goals here is laboratory advancement, specifically in lab apparatus. Tubman University laboratory have no lab apparatus, sophisticated ones. Some of the lab apparatus we met in the university 4 years ago, they are deplorable. I can show you they are deplorable and they are still there up to present. So it is something that Innovation Lab has to work on to advance the laboratory in terms of lab preparation, lab awareness, lab code, how the lab code should be treated, how should engage and prepare themselves when it is time to attend lab. These are things that we want to work on. So our long-term goal, one of our long-term goals is lab advancement in terms of the apparatus, preparedness, and awareness about laboratory activities. Then another long-term goals we have here for Innovation Lab. We don't want to limit this at university level. We, the chapter here, the Tubman University chapter, we don't want to limit our scope of operation at the level of the university. We want to have Innovation Lab high school movement. I think if we try to enlighten the minds of those who are in the high school now, when they shall have matriculated to at the level of the university, they will have that mindset and they will also be strong enough to keep the spirit of the movement. So we want to establish that here in Tubman University, the Innovation Lab high school movement. And then lastly on our desk, we are thinking on something, a program called Back to Science campaign. Back to Science. When we thought on this because when we say back to science, science is everything about the life we live. Science is the world we live today is all about science. And seeing our science colleges, our science laboratory are being abandoned, people are not paying attention to it. Administrations are not taking into consideration the improvement of laboratory is something sorrowful. So we thought it necessary that maybe they have totally forgetting about science, even though it has been taught, but it is not to 100% they are forgetting about that. So we have a campaign here called Back to Science campaign. Our long-term as chapter here. Mohammed to the management of Innovation Lab, Liberia chapter. Tubman University is working on this, and we pray that those things labeled to you will work with your approval, and working relationship. And we also want to register this particular. The last short-term goals we have here is to register this movement. Innovation Lab Tubman University chapter needs to be registered with Tubman University as a legitimate movement or as a legitimate institution. So I think Mr. Conant, you can work with us, give us your timeline, because we want to
So,
register this with the university before we move.
so
Thank you.
thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. So I think thank you for the you know we will discuss that when it comes to the innovation lab. We'll discuss that in our private meetings, and I should appreciate Isaac for the leadership at the Tottenham University. Just like today today's discussion is basically about everyone. Everyone have to be able to tell us the things they're going through at the university, so that people who are making decisions can be able to come to your aid. But we will look at these things. These are things that are very serious. So we'll go to Jimmy and Raphael. So you guys will wrap it up quick for us to see what are some of the things you want decision makers to do for you, with all the things you listed, the constraint you're going through with your learning environment. You don't have a good laboratory. Uh, what are some of the things pointing out the things you want? Even though we follow the politics, some of you have said you have a very good professors at the university. So I don't know of the biology and the biology, chemistry, and environmental science department. Maybe you guys can also say something about that. The characters of professors that teach you, the lecturer that teach you there. So, I mean, what are some of the additions you will have to make when it comes to the things because you already make a claim, and this is not claim, it's something that you're going through yourself going through. So maybe probably you need a change. So first of all, what are some of the things you want for decision makers to do? So Raphael, I think Raphael first before going to Jimmy. Maybe
Thank
Jimmy
you.
is
You
breaking.
want to give more?
Okay. Well, let me say thank you for affording us this time to the public to hear our aid.
Hello.
So what do
Hey,
you mean
Jimmy.
for decision maker to Jimmy?
So Raphael,
Yeah, yeah.
Raphael, you have to be brief, okay? Because we actually going out of time, so you have to be brief when you speaking, so that we can go to Jimmy also.
Okay, okay. So what I do want for stakeholder, the government to give to Tottenham University is all about lab. We need quality lab that will be able to do our testing in, that will be able to come with good analysis, will be able to produce more document and be able to put library on the map. Not only Tottenham University, but library on the map. As we all are aware, is that science is the universe. The whole universe has been made out of science. So through science, we can be able to solve a lot of problems in the world. And through research, librarians able to come back on the map to be able to solve their problem that we are facing today in library. So with these labs, like for soil testing lab, water testing lab, and you name the rest of the lab then that you think GIS, you name the rest that you think we can be able to have in Tottenham University to make our university standard. So for now on, we will say we pause and hold on to ourselves. Thank you, Mohammed, and thank you to the general public for affording me this time.
So Jimmy, you can go ahead now, Jimmy. Jimmy, you can go ahead. Are you there, Jimmy? He's freezing. So I mean, basically, if I want to add Raphael, I'll go back to you. Maybe probably you can answer this question. What is the range of professors that teach you? How is the professors also? Because you guys are just complaining about the laboratory. How are the professors that teach? Because looking at the university in a rural area, how are the professors? You know, maybe Isaac can answer that question, or Raphael, because
Yeah,
Alfonso answered that question
yeah,
earlier from the engineering
Yeah, thank you.
college.
yeah. Let me speak to that. Let me speak to that. In terms
I,
of professors, Mohammed, thank you for that question. In terms of getting professors, quality professors, qualified professors, Tottenham University is one of the universities in Liberia for now that has in your capacity qualified professors, specifically in the science colleges. For let me start with the biology department, natural science department. Our professors are very vibrant. They are fluent. They are on top of things. When it comes to the theoretical aspect of the lessons, they are 100%. They are doing extremely. Our issue here is that they are also capable of conducting sophisticated lab for us. But the issue here is that those materials needed for the lab to be conducted are not available. That's the issue. So if we have to use certain chemical for certain lab, the professor will not use his or her own money to buy the chemical. We have to use chemical that is being bought by the university. If we have to use, for example, microscope for this particular lab, do you think a professor will buy microscope and carry for lab? No. So if you understand from all of us, what we are saying here is that we are not saying our professors are not good. Our professors are very good. They present well. They are good. But within a lab, there is no laboratory apparatus
So,
for lab to be
so,
conducted.
so, I,
That's
so
our problem.
Isaac, Isaac, I like to sometimes share fun when I'm on the show here. Is it that you guys are afraid of
Okay.
the? Is it that you guys are afraid of the professor? You don't want to say it. You just focus in the lab or what? Yeah.
No, not really, not really. We are scientists. We say the fact. We don't dodge anything. If our professors are not doing well, we will come here and say the truth for the government to come. But I want to assure you that the government has sent to Tottenham University all of the best qualified professors in the Republic of Liberia. I want to assure you, if the government can also do a favor to equip our lab with laboratory apparatus, then indeed Tottenham University will be the first count-on university in the Republic of Liberia. I can assure you for that, Mr. Connor.
Thank you so much. So, I think Rafael, we before I can go to, we don't have any new comment in the comment section. Most of the comment are all comment, and we those of you following, you are tuning to Science in Society. We always here on Tuesday and Friday, uh, discussing science issues related to science. And so I have so men with me. In fact, I don't have the female. Quite unfortunately, maybe the guys from Thomas University refuse to bring female. But hope that they will bring female the next time when they are coming. But they are here representing their student group, various student grouping on campus. The essence of the exercise is for students to share their challenge and their experience they're going through, and so that people who are making decisions can also come to their aid. And you listen to some of them. I come in, Isaac. I know you want to say something, right? Yeah.
Yes, I
So
want to see. I want to like what I was saying, Mohammed. We
yeah.
are challenged. We are actually challenged with lab apparatus. For example, some of our students are doing anatomy and physiology now. At our coming graduate students, they are doing anatomy and physiology, which is considered A&P. It is biology 405 at the level of the
Okay.
university. Now, anatomy and physiology, the functional part is the physiological part, and the structural part is the anatomical part. So when you go to the structural part, you need vinegar. You need vinegar to put some bones into it for like 1 or 2 weeks, and then you will understand that when a bone is placing a vinegar for some days, the bone will bend, that you can be able to fold it and place it in certain area that you want to secure it. So now we don't have vinegar within in our lab. So the professors now is going to take they are saying that professor is saying that he is going to take his own cash to buy vinegar in order for the student to know what exactly saying. Can you see what we are saying here? Why should we be saying this thing in the 21st century here? So actually, we are calling on the government and the people out there to please come to the aid of Liberian science students, not Tottenham University alone, but I'm of the conviction that other universities in Monrovia and other part of Liberia are also facing similar chaos. So it is challenging. It is actually challenging.
So yeah, so I think you are right. And it's not one university. This issue is not from one university. Even the state-run university, even though you are a state-run university, but even University of Liberia also face the same
Yeah.
problem. And the students was also here on last week, and they also said this repeatedly that they're facing issue with their issue of the lab. But and also we keep saying after all of this advocacy, there will be a time where these facilities will improve, and people who are managing the facilities should know how to uh, take care of this lab equipment, because management is also another problem. And that's what we said, my colleagues were saying, because if you can manage a lab equipment at the end of the day, you you also still go back to the same thing you're coming from. So we're also urging school authority to manage what they have, and also as we keep the advocacies going, because it's not only about equipping the lab, it had to do with even training people who are in this area, to so that the professors can know the technical know-how how to demonstrate the material, because getting a degree is quite totally different thing in terms of getting a practical knowledge. So a professors can get even up to PhD. Sometimes they may have some deficiencies in the lab, and so you need to do hands-on training with them on how they can be able to demonstrate, do experiment in line with the things they teach us in the classroom. Okay, so I'll go to Abel. If you hadn't no say them before, I'll go around to for parting comment. Maybe probably you guys in your parting comment, you can be able to say whatsoever you have to say. But let me go to Abel. Abel, are you there?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Connor. Like we said, we are facing a lot of challenges in our rural colleges, more especially at the College of Art and Sciences. Uh, when it comes to the laboratory aspect, we are not really getting what we expected to get. For my recommendation to our government is that at the College of Art and Sciences, we are paying $20 per laboratory fee. So my recommendation is that let the government tell the administration of the university to open an account for the College of Art and Sciences laboratory fee that will be paid by the student, so that this money will be used to equip our laboratory. Then putting burden on the government for additional money, because we are already paying the money is within the school budget that we're paying. It's part of our activities fee. Every student that do lab, they are billed $20 US per lab activity. So if this money are then collected, placed into a one account, I believe that within 1 or 2
Hello, guys. Yeah, Abel, can you get me? We're not getting we're not getting you too, Abel.
I
yeah,
think that his network is not
Okay.
all right.
Oh, okay. So we will go back to the rest of the guys. Rest of you, we can see Jimmy and we can see Alfonso. I think they're facing some internet issue. This is very normal back in Liberia. So we'll go to Raphael. Raphael will be able to give you, gentlemen. The first thing I want to say, thank you for coming. It was actually very, very good, very good discussion. This discussion will actually to interact with you, leaders from your very department and colleges, so that you can know the problem students also in that part of Liberia, science students going through. so that the public can be the judge. Like I always say in the place, we can continue to be like this. We can continue to work like this as a country. We need to improve because science and tech is the pillar of the development of any country. If you want for your country to develop, you have to invest in the sciences and the technology because that's the only way your country going to boost. Even the economy will also improve if you invest in this area, in this sector. So I will go to Rafai. Thank you guys for coming. Welcome. You always welcome at Science and Society. And so I will go to you for a parting comment. Probably you have if you have anything to say to other in your concluding statement, you can do now.
Yeah, let me say thank you to you, Mr. Mohammed Konen, for affording all this time from the Southeastern by being recognized on the map of Liberia, that people may know within BS Tubman University that actually we are exist and we are suffering from some problem here within our university. So for a lot of the lab aspects, we would like to recommend to the government that, as my brother Abel Clark was saying, every student that enrolled at Buena BS Tubman University, just by you are reading engineering and other fee, you pay $20 for lab materials, which of you go to chemistry lab, you go to physics lab, but for now there is no physics lab because of material. Physics lab are being closed down. So you will find out that this lab, we pay $20 for that. Biology lab, we pay $20 before you can read the course score, the general course score biology, you pay for biology lab. So these $20 the university are generating is a good money that can be placed into a one cover that can be generated for every semester to be able to purchase more lab equipment for the lab. That other high schools around here who is reading WAS will be able to go there to conduct their samplings. Like for the chemistry, people from the high school here doing chemistry, but actually they go do chemistry lab. There is nothing they can do in the lab. So at the end, you find out that majority of our students from the high school are fitting into the WAS because chemistry and physics give them tough time with biology, give them tough time when it comes to lab. So if Tubman University have advanced and equipped lab, definitely you will find out that we have more students for high school going there also to be using the lab while we will be paying fees to the university to be able any material that will be able to store in those labs. Then we can be able to get a better science world. So we hope that the government will listen to our aid and listen to our cry. And I say to you all that are listening to us from different parts of the world, we are appealing to you also. You can come to our aid to help us in our laboratory materials that we are from Tubman University. And to you, Mohammed Kone, we say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for this great opportunity. I salute you.
Thank you so much. So let's go to Isaac. Isaac gave you your parting statement.
All right, for my parting statement, let me conscientiously extend my profound gratitude to you specifically, Mohammed Konek, for this far-sightedness because it takes an innovative personality because Liberia science students are not doing well here in Liberia due to circumstances and deficiency faced within the various universities attended. And one of the reasons for which I'm giving you these recognitions and appreciations tonight is that recognizing and recruiting Tottenham University to be part of Innovation Lab or Liberia Science student is a plus because there are a lot of activities, programs, grouping, and other opportunities, life-changing opportunities that University has not been recorded or has not been recognized. But recognizing Tubman University, bringing students, some science students on board, incorporating us, making us to get certificates from the librarians.
Wow. So we try we lost our guy internet issue. As
Alors, Mohamedou?
Hello,
Wow.
Raphael. Raphael,
Yeah?
Raphael.
Yes.
Yeah, Raphael Clark. As I was saying, I'm overwhelmed to be part, and we can show the innovation lab that William V. S. Tubman University chapter will do everything in her quest to ensure that she gets to a higher height. So, thanks to our listener, thanks to the general public who follow us live, and thanks to all of my colleagues who made it their business, leaving all of the busy schedules to be here today to grace this particular occasion. Thanks, and thanks for the time.
wow. So folks would like to say so sorry for the inconvenience, and we've been facing some technical issue went off. So we would like to say that's how we end this show for now. It was actually a good show having our folks from the William V.S. Tubman University on. It was actually a good show having them on, and we'll have a lot of university grouping on here again as we move forward. We're so sorry for the inconvenience, but at least you hear from them. They were able to give you their own of parting comment in their side of the story. They were able to give you their parting comment on how on the show today. So it means that we achieve our goal for the day. But we will have we'll be here on until then. We'll be here again on next week Tuesday. We'll be here to bring you the next or show the next aspect of the show. We should be, and we'll also announce the guests to you during that time. Which time we're going to announce the guests to you on those days. So thank you. This is for tuning in. Always follow us. We are students. Like I said, we make mistake. Library is it's not far from improving. The system we see in other countries can be improved, and it was actually a good show today having this student from rural Liberia at Tubman University giving their own of form of challenges they go through in the sciences, studying, talking about biology, chemistry. And so before I can leave you, I want to leave you with this. Science is the foundation to the development in a country. If we think Liberia can develop, we think we want for Liberia to move forward on behalf of other country, we have to improve the system, the learning system. We have to start from the university and the high school, those schools. Facility have to improve, even though it doesn't have to be 100%. The system can be able to work on it so that we can be able to improve the system back home. Thank you so much. It was actually nice being here. We face some internet issue. That's the reason. But I'm back on. I will have to restore the system back on. Thank you so much, and it was actually good being here. Let me leave you with this this music from NT Princess Fatu Givler. Him gonna leave us. She gonna also be leaving. We're gonna leave you with this music as to move forward. Thank you so much. Thank you for being with us.
You will come in, will fear, yeah, girl. You will come in, will fear, yeah, girl. You will come in, will fear, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl, oh, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Why ya kwa woman ikawa doya? Why ya kwa say kwa beka fu ikawa doya? Ngakatelo to